Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rockin Reaction Rollers. We're on our second video and this is the night that we say happy birthday to those musicians out there that have birthdays this week. And also happy birthday to all subscribers, members, and viewers, and just everybody if you're having a birthday. So if you're having a birthday, just shoot me a comment, and if I answer you back, that means I got it. Or if you know my email address, just put it in the email. Chris, I know yours is next week. I got your information, so thanks for that. So I'll know what song to play for you. So anyway, we're just going to get to the song tonight that we're going to do. Almost forgot where I was at here. And then the next video will be the list of the birthdays. Usually I try to do that first, but we had to do a shout out to Steve. Steve, you get better now, and maybe we'll see you on the channel a little bit more. I know you like to walk, but we like having you here too. So being you might have to be setting up with your foot up in the air for a bit, you can just get on the computer and you can rock and roll with us. Okay, anyway, let's just get to it. So the one I chose off the list tonight, which, like I said, we're kind of doing it a little backwards, but you'll hear the list next, is a happy birthday to Mark King. His real name is Mark Raymond King. He was born in Cowes or Coes, Isle of Wight, England. So Mark, out there, if you're listening, if I said that wrong, you can correct me. Some of these names I'm just not familiar with. But Mark's birthday was, or will be tomorrow, October 20th, 1958 is when he was born. And so if you don't know who Mark King is, he is from the band Level 42. And he's the lead singer and the bassist of this jazz funk band. So when I'm writing up the list, and if I don't know what the song is, like they'll put the name of the person having the birthday, and then they'll tell what group they were in, and usually they'll put a song there. Well, this one didn't do that, so I went out to see, who was level 2, because it did say it was level 2, but it didn't give me a song. So I went out and looked it up, and I'm like, oh, I like this song. I really liked it back in the 80s. But this song to me was always kind of considered more of a new wave song, and I didn't write down what year it was, and I hate when I do that. It might be somewhere in the comments or in the stuff I wrote down. We'll see later. But anyway, I think it was like the mid-80s, because when the beginning of the 80s came out and this kind of music came out, I wasn't sure about it. But as I got towards the middle of the 80s, I really started liking some of it. And this song is one of them that I really like. So you guys will know it too. And I guess I haven't told you what it is yet. But we're saying happy birthday to Mark King, and we're playing Something About You from the band Level 42 Band. this song for a minute. My cat thinks I need a bath over here, so she's over here licking on me. It tickles. Anyway, I love this song. I don't know, now I'm turning everything red and blue and all different colors here. Lucy, you're messing me up. You gotta lay down, girl. But anyway, I don't know about you guys, but there's just something about the groove in this song, and that when it breaks out into that chorus with that falsetto sound in their voices, it's just, I don't know, that's the part that is good to me, the part of the song that I really like, and look forward to it when they get to it. But it's just, I don't know about you, but it just got that right kind of funk or something to it. Or they say they're a funk band. I don't know that I really consider it a funky song. Just kind of a grooving song. So anyway, we're just going to get right back to it. We're saying happy birthday to Mark King, who is the lead singer and the bassist of the Level 42 band, and we're just going to get right back to it. Felt good to hear that song again. Just one that kind of rock you to sleep a little bit. Loved it, loved it. So happy birthday, Mark King. And when we do the happy birthdays, we talk more about the musician who's having the birthday than we do the band that they're in. So I don't have a lot of information about the band, if anything really at all, other than he plays in it. And so if you want to read more about him, you can go out and look him up, Mark King or Level 42 Band, because I had no idea who they were. So maybe you did and maybe you didn't, and there is some stuff out there about him and kind of interesting stuff. And I really would have liked to have played the video, but I know in that 80s range I have to be real careful with that or I'll get blocked. So we didn't even try it. But again, this is happy birthday to Mark King. His birthday will be tomorrow. On October 20th, 1958 was when he was born in Cowes, Isle of Wight, England. He's the lead singer and bassist of the jazz funk band Level 42. King is known for his slap style of playing the bass guitar. He has been described as the guy who put the slap in the pop during the 80s. And it says originally Mark began his musician's career as a drummer at the age 9. And at age 11 he was learning guitar. And then his bandmate Phil Gould said Mark was one of those natural musicians. He was a really good guitarist and a budding instrumentalist. And then it says in 1984 he released his first solo album, and it's called Influences. And then it was followed by One Man in 1998. And I think he's still out there playing with other groups. There's just a lot of that information where he went from there and on. So, and then as far as his personal life, he is married. Him and his wife, Rhea, they have 4 children together, and they live in the Isle of Wight still. And so, let's see. And then as far as the band, it does say, Level 42 will undoubtedly be remembered for producing some of the most skillful and distinctive British pop music of the 1980s. So yeah, and there is another one. I didn't write it down, and when I've got one on my mind, I can't think what the other one is. There's another one out there that I noticed that they sing that I didn't know they sang either. So if you're interested in them, go check it out. So we're going to go for now. I got one more video to put out, and that's going to be all of the musicians and their birthdays and what day their birthday is. And so I got to wet my whistle so that I can get through that. So I'm going to quit talking after this. I'm just going to tell you guys, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed and are members now. We're doing a member thing. We're going to have some fun with it. So you can read underneath the video if you are interested in doing that. And then be sure to hit like underneath that video too, because that helps push it out in the algorithm. More people see it, the more fun we can have. So we're going to go for now. Be sure to tell those people that you love them each and every day. Tomorrow night, if this is the last video you watch, tomorrow night we'll be back on with your guys' request, and then we won't be on Saturday night. So peace out.